Hey everyone, welcome back to The Road to Superman. This is the web series where we follow all the latest updates and rumours regarding the Superman reboot. This is episode 21, and today we are once again talking about the Superman suit. This is the third episode in a row talking about the costume, and hopefully the last for a while. But whilst people are still in heavy discussion about this topic, I thought it was important to still bring up some important details. So you can tell by the title and thumbnail that I actually think the suit should have looked far different to how it actually does, which may confuse some of you, as in the past two videos I have mentioned how the suit is growing on me. However, that was until I saw multiple edits of what this image could have actually looked like, and at the end of the video I've created the exact suit I think David Corenswet should have worn as the first look at Superman. I think it would have really removed a lot of the negativity that the official image has created. So the first amazing edit of the original image was this one. I can't remember who edited it, but if we compare it side by side to the official image, I think this edited version looks so much better. The lighting, the backdrop, the tone it conveys, everything about this edit looks better than the original in my opinion. And for me, I instantly feel warmer about this suit with this backdrop because he's clearly on his parents' farm, and it makes the suit feel connected to his home in Smallville, and it implies more that the suit was made by his mum, which means the bulky and creased sections feel more appropriate. It looks more real too. The official image really looks flat and fake, and if I didn't know which image was the real one and which was the fan art, I'd say the fan art is actually the real image and the real image is actually the fan art. The fan art just feels more grounded in reality, like it was actually taken on the farm and the other was on a green screen. It may be subtle, but the official image is filled with smooth, flat surfaces. Nothing really has any texture to it. It all feels overly smooth and feels fake. Whereas the farmhouse image looks real because it is rough in areas and there are layers to the walls and so on. There's just so much more depth to it. And the second edit I wanted to show you was this one. Now, a far more classic look to Superman, but look how well the suit fits him here. When I first looked at it, I thought, wow, that looks too bright. But then I compared it to the image we got and realized that actually the original suit feels too dark, and I would have actually preferred this design over what we got. The suit fits him better, you can see his physique, which is really important for Superman. There are no large creases on the shoulders, he's smiling, which gives a bit more of a hopeful vibe to it, which I think they are going with anyway, and even the background makes more sense. The sun's rising, and because there is no huge threat in the background, him taking his time to put on his boots makes a lot more sense. In the actual image, I think Gunn has tried to mix old and new together, and based off of this first image, I don't think he got the balance right. And remember, I'm someone who thinks it's best if Superman was modernized by removing the trunks and using a higher quality material for the suit. But I would have much preferred this edited, more classic design than this hybrid of old and new that isn't really being loved by anyone. Sure, a lot are like me and kind of like it, but I haven't really seen anyone that says they outright love it. Now, I know some will say, don't be so reactive, we haven't seen what it looks like when he's standing up or in motion. But that's not our fault. That's Gunn's for not showing us something better. We can only react to what we have actually seen, not hypotheticals. He has the ability to choose any image or video of the suit that makes it look as good as it can, and he chose this image for it. And who knows, the suit in action could look amazing, and if it does, then I will take this back. But from what we have actually seen, the suit isn't that impressive, and by these simple edits, the image and suit could have been a lot better. Another slight issue I have with this image is that it doesn't really show anything that different to Henry Cavill's Superman. Obviously the suit is different, and I would describe it as not as good quality, and David does look different to Cavill, but the original image looks very similar to Cavill's Superman in terms of saturation of colors and the look and tone. If you're rebooting Superman, you can't have him having a lot of distinct aesthetic similarities to the previous version. It would be like Tom Holland's Spider-Man having a very similar design and tone to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but just changing the spider logo. You need to show how this Superman is different right from the start, and preferably, you need to show why this version is going to be better. You also need to show why you rebooted the character, why Cavill can no longer be Superman, and the easiest way of doing that is through the tone and appearance of your movie. And the best and most efficient way of doing that is right from the start, from your very first reveal of the new Superman. So going with a thicker and less saturated suit like Henry Cavill's and Tyler Hoechlin's wasn't the best start at showing off how your Superman is different. And yes, that difference will be most likely shown in the movie, but first impressions are everything. And not only are a lot of people not that impressed with the suit, but it also conveys a very similar tone to Henry Cavill's Superman, which makes people question why was he replaced in the first place. We know why he was, but don't give people more ammunition to argue against it. Which is why I've combined the two edits I showed you today to create my ideal combination of the suit and tone. I actually wish they went with this classic design, but with the slight desaturated colors with the actual emblem they're using, and have him sat outside Kent Farm. I think that would have conveyed the best message. We're bringing back a more classic Superman that most people know of, but we're modernizing him in a way with the different emblem, and we're emphasizing the impact his parents have on his life as Superman. I think that is what should have been the actual suit, but also the actual first image of Superman. It doesn't change anything, but I think it does show how this image could have been improved very easily with very simple changes. Now, hopefully this is the final time we talk about the suit for a while, but make sure to let me know your thoughts on all the edits we have gone through today. But that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I hope to see you here again soon, so until then, have a great day. Bye!